Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hi everyone, welcome to GFX Farhan. In this video, I will talk about how to create simple spark in Houdini 19. Let me show you the result. So this is simple spark created from particles. Before starting, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so you never miss the new updates. Let's get started. Add a geonode, name it sparks, open it. Now add a sphere, change this to polygon, change the radius to 1 and uniform scale to 0.5. Now add a mountain node to add some noise. Now add a transform node and change the Y scale to 0 and uniform scale to 0.5. Okay. Now add a scatter node to convert this into points. Uncheck the relax iteration. Now add again a transform node, change the uniform scale to 0.5 and Y scale to 2. Now here is no normal and we need to add velocity. So for velocity I use a point warp. In point warp add a turbulent noise position into position and change the frequency to something 5 6 whatever you want. 3D noise, sparse convolution. Now the sparse convolution noise have negative values and positive values also, but we need only positive values because we don't need to go our spark down. Add a vector to float and connect this. Now here add a float to vector because we need a vector. Now here connect x into x and z into z, and we need to add node in the y direction. Our noise also contain negative values which we don't need. So fix this problem by adding a absolute node. Absolute node convert negative values into positive values. But one thing more, maybe there are also some zero values which I don't want. So fixing this, add a constant and change this to 0.5. This is used for the values which contain 0. We added 0.5, so it fly to 0.5, not to 0. And connect this to V. Now velocity is created, but we need some normals. This is for review purpose. Promote this so we can change our values here like this. Leave it at 0.5. Okay, now add a popnet. In popnet all points are points. Now in the pop source, in the birth, changes to 0 and here add dollar sign f greater than 5 and dollar sign f less than 8. So what it does, it starts from 6 and stop after 8. Sorry, it start from 6 and stop after 7. Here add a gravity node. Now here add a create underscore group. Now here change life expectancy to 0.5 and life variance to 1. And in attributes use add to inherit velocity 7 and 2.1 with 2.1 variation. Add a ground plane for collision and merge it. Something like this. And in physical change bounce forward to 0.8. Now when it started it's already flight, which I don't want. So for this I add a point pop-up, add it here, and in pop-up again I add a vector to float and float to vector. Connect it to this and this. So what it does, it leave x as x and z as z and convert our y into 0. Now it's not fly up when it started. Now add a pop force and change my amplitude to 2. Okay, but now it's not flying up. Oh, so we created a just born group. Copy this and paste it here. Now it's work. Now the ground floor is showing in our pop net. So for hiding this, copy the pop object name and paste it here. Okay, now it's not showing. Okay, now add some geometry to the points to see how it look like. First add a copy to point node and create a line 0 and 1, length to 0.1 and points to 10 or 8 or something. Okay, now the lines are added but they don't change the direction. So let's fix this. First we add some noise, turbulent noise to this, and then we add some p scale. Add a point warp. In point warp, add a turbulent noise position to position. Change the frequency to 8, and then add something like this. It's add the noise to the position. Change amplitude to 0.1. Now it's straightened. Okay, now add some p scale. Add a point warp. Here, name it p scale, and first add a random node and connect id to the random node. Then create a fit range and connect the edge to fit. Now here I want my source min to 0.028 and source max to 0.8 and destination min to 2 and destination max to 1. So it means that when my age is 0, the value is 2. It means it with high value, and when the age is greater than 0, like 0.8, destination max to 1. It means that when the spark start, it contains high value, and when it's reached to the cool down position, then its value is 1. Now we need to multiply the random values and the fit together. Add a multiply node and multiply the random to fit range. Now here add a bind export node and name it p scale. Now it's looks something like this, but the direction is not fixed. If we visualize the normals, their direction are weird, so fix this. By fixing this, add the position to the normals. Now it's work. Now it's rotate with the, if we disconnect this, then it's look like this. If we connect position to normals, then it's look like this. Okay, now our particles are ready. It's need some color. For adding color, add a point warp again. Name this CD. Okay, if you need just a color, then add a constant to the CD. Which color you want, you can use. But I need some advanced type. I want when it started color is at maximum, super bright, and when it's lose the energy, the color start dimming. So for this, add a random node and connect this to id, like in p scale, like we did before in p scale. Then add a ramp parameter and connect this to the ramp parameter. And in the ramp parameter, now here add a red color or orange color, something like this. Then add a multiply node. Now add a fit range and connect the edge. Now source max 0, add a random node and connect this to source max. In the destination mean, change this to 7 and change this to 0.2 or 3 or something you want. So this means when it started the value is 0, it's super bright, and when it's cool down it's have low value. Now it's working. And it started it's super bright, super yellow, and when the life is down or it's cool down, it's changed into orange and then die off. So this is our CD. So our spark is completed. Now I show you my setup. So here nothing too complicated. Okay, so I changed only the point warp, frequency and offset. It has different frequency and offset. One thing I change in the top level pop net. In the pop source I change this, like it has 5 to 8, and it has 28 to 30, and in the last one I changed the life little bit, and also it started from 50 to 120. So it starts at 51 and stop at 129, sorry 119. Okay, simple, nothing complicated. So our video is completed. See you in the next video. Goodbye.